Hey, what's up guys? I'm Praetorian.
And Jynx here.
And welcome to Medieval Dynasty on the PlayStation 5. So Jynx is pretty excited for this series.
Y'all know I love farming.
And she loves this game. It's a game that's kind of hard to explain when it comes to genre, because it's kind of a combination of different genres. So it's like a little bit of survival crafting, a little bit of a kind of management sim for colony or town management, and a little bit of RPG mixed in there as well. We did several videos of this game on PC and various versions of it, including the early access version and the 1.0 version. There's actually quite a few new things since the last time we did a video. Jynx was seeing new stuff here in the console version that she didn't see since it's been a little while since you played, right?
Yeah, it's been a few months.
Yeah, a couple months, and they're constantly adding new stuff.
Yeah, like the windmill, I think, was the last thing that I missed.
So if you watched any of those PC videos, you're going to see a lot of similar content here, guys. We're going to basically be playing with the assumption that most of the people coming to this video are going to be console players that have never seen the game, want to learn how to play, or just see what's going on with it, see if it's a game that they'd be interested in. So we're going to play with that assumption. So we're going to be explaining the mechanics as if everybody's new. And also, you're going to hear probably a lot of the same jokes, the same stories. There's going to be some of that anyway. So if you've already seen the PC series, then this is going to be a little bit familiar for you. But yeah, we're ready to hop into a new game here. I guess that's one major difference. We're starting right from the beginning. On the PC series, we were just looking at what Jynx had built, like off camera. So are we going to change any of these settings?
No, I'll just leave them as is.
So yeah, this is all default then, right?
Yeah. Some people like to change the length of the seasons, but your crops don't actually grow like during the season. They grow at the change of the season. Mm-hmm. So that's one thing to take into consideration when you're choosing the length.
Do people normally increase the length of the seasons?
Yeah, I mean, I guess that gives you more time to plant more crops so that, maybe you'll have a bigger harvest, but...
I used to have a simple life. Whatever needed doing round the farm, I'd do it. Being the eldest son, it's tough. But at least we had a living, and our plates were never empty. Then, the war came. I lost everything overnight. The last thing I remember is Father pushing me away, yelling for me to run, to live. At first, I didn't know what to do. Then, I remembered. A story my mother once told me. A story about my uncle, Jordan. He made a modest fortune up north, in a peaceful valley far away from the war. For weeks I held on to that thought, until the valley from my mother's stories. I could see it. This is where I can start a new life.
Alright, so there's our opening cutscene.
It's got a nice soundtrack. It's kind of Skyrim-y.
A little bit, yeah. It's also a really beautiful game. I used to say that all the time on the PC series. I was always kind of amazed with the graphics, especially when it was in early access, because I didn't really expect it to be as pretty as it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like the sunrises and sunsets.
Yeah, all the season changes.
A lot of foliage.
So we are in the game, guys. Just like that, they let us loose.
New life.
You can play first person or third person. First person obviously makes Jynx sick, so we're going to be playing in third person. And if we hadn't mentioned it yet, Jynx is on the sticks.
Yeah.
I've never played this game.
Of course. I probably will go back and forth between first and third, and probably run around in third person, but I might have to switch to first person to look for things.
To get up close.
Because I'm blind.
We're playing on the TV, obviously, and so the text is really small from what I'm noticing. Now, on your PCs, this may look fine when you're watching on YouTube or on your phone or whatever, when you're sitting on a very large screen TV, it's a pretty big TV we have, but you're sitting back up on the couch. It is a little bit difficult, especially for us older folks to read that writing. And there's no ability to change the text, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Make the UI a bit bigger.
If you're blind, too bad.
Mm-hmm.
One thing that I will notice is birds. I guess I missed the bird update too on the PC.
So that was just one update just for the birds?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't recall there being like the birds flying around everywhere.
Yeah, and there's like duckies.
Oh, they didn't have ducks either?
No.
Jynx loves ducks, guys.
I do.
She was so excited. We were doing a little test playthrough, checking the controls, see what's changed, testing our sound and all that. And Jynx went splashing into the water like a dog or something, chasing after the ducks. It was quite silly.
I'm going to chase every bird I see.
Clearly so. We all see that. So we have a mission here, starting new life.
I found me a hat.
Yep, Jynx also found a hat.
Proper farmer hat.
I guess you need that to be a proper
I
farmer.
do.
Oh, look at the little toddler.
And he's going to grow up.
Wolfston, wasn't that your son's name? Something like that, right?
It was Wolfston.
Wolfston, yep. Good Saxon
or something
name.
like that. I don't remember what his name was. It was Wolfram.
Wolfram.
I should have known that.
She didn't even know
My own kid.
She didn't know her son's name in the game.
He grew up quite old.
So are we looking for the guy you gotta talk to here?
Yeah. Oh, I guess it's this guy.
Yeah, I think it's marked up there on your compass.
He snuck around on me.
Alright, so we do have to read this. So you aren't one. Good. For a second there, I thought I lost it. Haha. But your eyes. You look just like him.
Sorry, you must have mistaken me with someone. I'm new in these parts, just arrived at the valley actually. My name is Rasimir.
Oh, so that's your name, Rasimir?
Yeah.
Wanda's son, aren't you? Jordan's nephew.
What? Did you know my mother?
Not really. I knew of her. Everybody in the town knew your mother.
That's just rude.
We didn't ever actually meet. He wanted to keep his family separate.
I don't think I understand.
You will. Wait, what do you mean by did? I know her. Is she well?
I hope she is now, wherever that might be. I've lost both my parents in the war.
Tragedy.
I'm an orphan.
Damn it. This world. I guess it can be as cruel as it is beautiful. I'm sorry, my boy. Nobody should lose their loved ones at such a young age.
Yeah, I don't really want to talk about it.
Of course, my boy. Of course. I apologize.
You mentioned my uncle Jordan. I actually came here looking for him.
Oh, Rasimir. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but your Uncle Jordan is no longer with us. He passed away 3 years ago. I'm so sorry. I understand how you must feel. He was a dear friend of mine.
So that's it? I'm the only one left?
Don't say that. Hey, look at me. This valley is filled with warm-hearted people who can gladly aid you with whatever you need, and I'm one of them.
So what should I do now?
Oh, God. I got a bunch of throw at you. You're free to go wherever you like and start a new life. I hereby grant you the permission of the Castellan to build and farm on any unutilized land in the village or in the valley. Construct yourself a house and see what comes next for you. You can even build a whole village if you please. There are many travelers passing through. Maybe some of them would like to join your settlement.
Just like that, I can take the land free of charge?
Well, you'd have to pay taxes to the king annually, but apart from that, you are free to do as you please. As long as you don't break the law, of course, or at least if you don't get caught doing so.
That sounds amazing. The valley looks beautiful as well. I think I'll stay here and see what fate has in store for me.
I'm glad to hear that. You can find resources all over the land, grab a few rocks and sticks from the ground and craft yourself a simple axe. With it, you can cut down trees and chop them into logs. Then you can create a wooden hammer that will be crucial in the building process. I'm sure you'll get the hang of it.
Uh-huh.
When you build yourself a home, come back to Gustovia and talk to my wife, Dobraniga?
Dobraniga.
Yeah, that sounds much better when you pronounce it. She manages a tavern.
Probably shouldn't say it so creepily, though.
Yeah, you're going to make him think he's interested in your wife.
Yeah. Sounds like a plan to me.
Oh, and is it? Alright, so we got these little tutorials teach us how to play the game. And that music right there, I wanted to turn that down because it's kind of loud, but there's no way to just turn only that music down.
No, because it's epic and amazing. I'm going to take all this village's sticks and stones.
Get yourself an axe. So one of the new things that Jynx was quite excited about was the fact you can now fast travel.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like Skyrim, where you fast travel from town to town.
I was going to loot his
You're going to loot his sack, yeah. Alright, so we need quite a few things to get started. Jynx has already decided where she wants to build her village.
Yeah, I'll show you on the map here. So in the PC version, I had it over here, which the land is good, but it's on like a big slope and it's kind of far from all these other towns.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, I remember Jynx had to go pretty far whenever she wanted to trade and stuff.
Yeah, if I wanted to go anywhere over here, it's like a day's travel. So I'm going to kind of set up shop here in the middle.
Okay. Right up on the river. Probably want to be close to the water.
Do some trees.
Because again, it is kind of a survival game. You have to eat and drink. Those are the meters down there in the bottom left corner. We got health, which is red. Green is stamina. The orangish, yellowish color, whatever color you want to call that, that is your food, right?
Yeah.
And then the blue is the H2O.
And then you'll have like stuff pop up, like smelly. Which people don't like when you're smelly, obviously.
So Jynx will probably spend a lot of time smelly.
I'm always smelly.
Keep the people away.
Well, I don't know I'm smelly until someone tells me I'm smelly.
You don't see the little meter pop up?
Well, I won't on this screen.
Yeah, everything's so tiny. Yeah, that's one of the things about playing on PC is you don't really have to deal with that because you're sitting right at the computer, and so it's really easy to see all the text.
Face.
Yeah. It looks great on console.
It does look good.
Unfortunately, and I meant to mention this in the beginning, it is not on the PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
Jynx is really bummed with that because she doesn't really play the PS5 very much.
Not really.
She really just plays because she has her own PS4 Pro and she just plays on that. And so unfortunately, she's going to have to snatch the PS5 from me whenever she wants to play a game.
So yeah, you can see that there's like duckies and rabbits.
Oh god, she's going to go around that water and play with the
duckies!
Ducks. This is what she did, guys.
I was coming for a drink.
Uh-huh.
And to make friends.
And to wash your sweaty genitals off.
Yep, so that I'm not smelly.
And everybody's drinking water.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I drink as I wash.
Yep. It's great.
It says there's like spots for crows everywhere, but I haven't seen any of the crows.
So where they always hang out in the same spot or something?
Well, like they're more condensed in that area.
Mm-hmm. So where you go if you want to hunt them. Does it mark all that stuff on the map for you? No.
I think you can pay someone to show you where they are.
I mean, that's fine. Like, you know, a lot of times when they mark on the map, it's just like that area. You find that animal in these type of games.
You can wipe animals out of an area too, though.
Oh, really? So they just don't keep spawning?
The area.
That's
they
interesting.
do, just very slowly, and I think by season.
I see. What do you need the reeds for?
We're going to make our house.
Oh, okay.
You need the reed for the roof.
So yeah, we're hoping to get the village started in this first episode, guys. You know, at least get the first house set up, our own house.
And pick a good spot.
There's a white-tailed eagle around these parts, Jynx.
I can't wait to get my bow. You guys can watch me fail miserably hunting the birds.
Yeah. Yeah, I recall you not being a great archer.
I got pretty good. I don't know about bird hunting, but we'll see.
Because, yeah, that's one of the many new things. I mean, these developers have been very active with the game.
Yeah, I really like the developers of this game. Like, they have a really close bond with their community. They listen to what they say, what they want, and they've added a lot of really cool stuff. And the game overall is pretty, it works. Like, I haven't had too many issues with it.
Too many bugs?
Yeah, we'll see about console version.
Yeah, because the ports onto console are typically a completely different story in that department. Often, they have issues. You are trying to get smacked in the head with it, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
That happened when Jynx was testing, when you were doing our testing.
I was like, timber.
I need you to go chop some trees down. I need to see how this sounds. And she let it drop right on her head.
I did, and I got hurt. I was like, well, that's not supposed to happen. I mean, I guess technically it is, but because you shouldn't let trees fall on your head.
Well, at least we did it off camera.
Yeah.
But then I told everybody about it, so.
So here we are. I'm sure I'll do it again.
Let's see it again. So are you going to take out the stumps?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching Jinx play before you started. We were doing that test, and I don't recall her taking all the stumps out on her PC series.
Well, I need to clear the area.
Yeah, because you got to build all.
My house.
So you can clear the stumps. If you don't, do they just stick around forever?
Yeah, they do. They're kind of ugly.
Do new trees grow?
Yeah, they do. Like, all of these little areas here, like these sticks and stuff, they'll keep growing and getting out of control.
I'll have to put a little cut there because my own aqua meter just was too low. Needed a drink.
Parched.
Yeah, I was parched, man. Super thirsty.
We need to chop down 3 more trees.
To get enough to start the house?
Yeah. Or at least how many they say we need.
So is this the area where we're going to be setting our village up?
It's slightly sloped, but not nearly as bad as that other area.
I mean, it almost looks like that this place was just made ready for fields right there.
Yeah,
that area right
definitely.
there looks a great location for some fields.
Yeah. Gonna get some crops, some carrots, my cabbages.
You said you're carrying too much.
That's okay.
Does
I'm only
being
carrying
encumbered like
slightly too much.
does it make you like move really slow like other games?
Yeah, it does.
I'm gonna be asking a lot of stupid questions, guys, as I did with the last series. Because again, I don't play this, so
He'll be the noob.
yeah. Although I have learned a lot from watching Jinx.
So you just gotta cut the tree for the quest. You don't actually have to like pick it up.
Well, yeah, it does just say cut trees.
Just cut the tree. You ain't gotta use it. Then you use your hammer to build stuff. We'll get our first house going.
A simple small house.
Just a simple house.
Are you gonna build it on the water, or are you gonna put a little ways off?
I'm gonna build it a little ways off. Because I'm gonna move out of this house as soon as I'm
soon as you can
able
get a
to make
bigger
a
one.
better one.
So this is gonna be some other villager's house.
Yeah, this will be some other peasant's
So he's
house.
not getting riverfront property,
Not-
essentially.
Yeah. Alright.
So there's our
So
foundation.
now we need some rocks.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to walk around and pick up stones for a little while. So very classic survival crafting gameplay here, guys. Picking up sticks and stones in the beginning, building your basic tools, getting a little base set up. It's pretty standard stuff here.
Just drop all my logs so I can go find rocks.
It's when we get into like the village management and that type of stuff that you'll see some very different mechanics from the typical survival game.
You'll keep seeing me try to whistle for a horse that I don't have.
Is that because you hit the wrong button or because you actually think you have a horse?
Probably gonna be a combination of both. But mainly because I'm hitting the wrong button.
I remember how excited you were for the horse. Didn't we have to like do a video just to show your new horse?
Yes. Oh my god, it takes so long to get horses.
It seems like your character can sprint a lot faster now than I recall.
I think they did
Speed it up?
the character run faster because it takes so long to get the horse.
You think you can kill any of those deer or anything like that with that axe you have?
No.
Although that's not a deer, is
Those
it?
are moose.
Yeah, it's a moose.
And I am of no threat to them. They don't even care.
There is a deer over there to the left, but yeah, those ones over there are moose.
Yeah, they don't care about me.
Nope.
I'm like, we're
They
not
got
worried about you.
no respect for you, Jinx.
I need one more. Because I really need to get a pickaxe.
So you can
'cause
just
I'm
smack
tired
the-
of looking for rocks.
Yeah, so you just smack these stones here.
Whoa.
Oh, it auto
Autosave
saves.
scared me.
I think it's every 15 minutes. It'll auto save for us. You can't change that, of course. And
There's the vision, but
the hunter mode.
yeah, the hunter mode. But I can't see anything yet because I haven't gotten that perk.
Yeah, because there's like a leveling up system with perks and stuff, and we'll show all that as we play. Let's get these basics done first. Get our foundation down.
I didn't want all of those, but sure.
So with this, you should be able to like go smack rocks now?
Yeah, I should be able to.
Because I just felt like I wasn't playing a survival game.
I know.
I saw you smack trees. I didn't see you smack any rocks yet.
Rocks.
Yeah, you're not playing the game right. Are they all in a pile right there?
Yeah, they are. They all stay contained. Oops, I forgot.
I mean, I'm impressed that you can carry these big old giant logs in your pocket.
I am so strong.
Mm-hmm.
And my britches, like the strength of my belt is amazing. Alright, stop. Stop.
You see, it's got physics.
Yeah.
It's going to roll all the way down that hill,
it
isn't
really
it?
is. I'll drop it over here.
And maybe drop it, you know, so that it doesn't roll.
Yeah, maybe that.
You might want to turn off to the side and then drop it. Might work out better. You end up killing somebody.
My other playthrough, I actually used that to my advantage because my village was at the bottom of the hill, so I would just like
roll them down.
Yeah, just throw them down. Stop.
I don't think that's gonna stay.
It'll be fine.
You just might have to go catch it. So very simple tools here. You get better tools, right?
I hope so.
Are you even smacking that?
No.
Maybe you got a squat?
I don't even need that. I can't smack those rocks.
Oh, you can't smack those ones?
No, I thought I could, but...
Mixing up with other games?
Yeah. Like Ark, which we haven't played in like ages.
Yeah, it's been a long time since we played Ark. The game's just too damn grindy for me, man. You gotta get stupid amounts of resources to do anything. It just takes a long time to get to some of the best stuff.
Well, yeah, and like for every like step of progress that you made in the game, like the developers created something to annoy you.
Yeah, they're constantly creating the new creatures that weren't fun to play with. Like those stupid ones that like poisoned you and knock you on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Steal all your stuff.
Steal your shit.
Yeah, and then you gotta chase after them. Yeah, I just found the game to be quite frustrating after a time, and that's why we don't play it anymore. We did do quite a bit of Ark series back in the day. But yeah, that's not for me anymore.
I should have got a drink while I was over there. Oh, that's right. No stones.
So we're still looking for stones here, guys. And Jinx is still trying to smack those rocks.
I'm
There's
gonna
one right
smack
there.
a rock.
How many do you need? 10?
I think so, yeah. There should be some down here.
There's a bunch right over
there's
there.
A bunch of rocks.
Yeah.
And I'm a weakling right now, so I can't carry a whole lot.
I mean, I hope you don't gotta collect a lot of stones in this game, because, like...
Oh, you do?
Yeah, they don't even let you beat the rocks up? That's strange. I'm actually surprised with that. I thought they would let you.
No, you use them in the mines.
Oh, okay.
And there's, like, all kinds of rocks you can smack. I think there's actually even, like, a stone spot in the town that we were just in. Yeah, I know. I'm thirsty.
And you're also kind of hungry-ish.
I got some shrooms in my pocket.
Yeah, just eat some strange mushrooms. I'm sure that will go well.
Yeah.
I saw some berries, too.
Skill.
Alright, so this will be the first look at the skill tree. So we have, like, 5 different branches here?
Yes.
So it's extraction, hunting, farming, diplomacy, survival, and production. And that's not 5, that's 6.
Numbers.
Yeah, can't count good.
I'm going to go ahead and get this survival knowledge here.
What does that do? More experience?
Yeah, more experience.
Yeah, that's smart, getting those first. So you can level up quicker?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, and then I was going to eat.
I got apples,
I got some food already.
Oh, do they start you out with food so you don't starve to death?
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, you had
like 20 steaks.
Oh, that jerky, man.
And an apple a day.
Uh-huh. Again, feeling very much like a survival game. You get like 10 meals to hold you over for a quarter of the day.
Yep. And then you gotta do it all over again.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so getting all these stones placed in our foundation.
I wish building a house was so easy.
Yeah, we'd just build our own damn house.
I would.
You gotta know I think most people on the channel know at this point, but if you're new to the channel, we're currently in the process of selling our house and buying a new one in another state. And God, it has been a hassle.
And so much fun.
Yeah, it's been pretty bad, guys. It was a nightmare, man.
You can edit your walls here.
Oh, that's cool.
And decide whether it has a window or not, and then what it's made out of.
So you could just create like solid walls all around?
Yeah, you could.
Lock somebody up in there? I'd do that to a villager. Yeah, the window. You
That'd
just
be messed up.
chuck food through the window.
Yeah, I know. I need to craft my house so I can sleep.
Yeah, it's getting late, right?
It's getting dark.
So what do we need now? More logs?
More logs.
Well, we got a couple just laying around over here.
It's a whole ass tree.
Mm-hmm. So what is our plan after we get our first house?
We're gonna go to sleep.
Probably nighttime by that point, right? I like that you don't have to smack the tree that much.
Yeah, and it gets better, like, obviously, when you get better axes.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
How many levels of tools are there?
I can't remember. I think there's, like, stone, and then there's the different levels of metals.
Mm-hmm. And metal you got to get from the mining?
Yeah. That takes some time.
The way Jynx said that, yeah.
Yeah.
Jynx don't like the mining.
I do, actually.
Oh, you do?
It's just... It takes time. Because everything's so heavy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's good if you can have a horse at the entrance. Kind of speeds things up.
Well, moving stuff back.
Yeah, but you can't have your horse in the mine with you. I don't
got
know
a
if
well.
you can have your donkey, though.
Did you ever have a donkey?
I did. I had
Did we
all
ever?
of it.
Did we show that in the video
No,
though? Because
we
I feel like
didn't.
when we last played, you didn't have any donkeys. I would have
No.
remembered that. Did you name him Eeyore?
I think I did.
Yeah, because what else would you name your donkey,
For
right?
reals. The greatest donkey ever.
I guess we'll need name suggestions for animals
Yeah, we will.
for the series. I know
Don't
viewers.
let us name them.
Yeah.
Ryan Gosling.
I think we got some decent names.
We do have decent names, but still, we need help.
Yeah, I mean, it's always the same names. But yeah, once we get some animals, we'll allow y'all to provide some suggestions. Pick the one we like
Name
the
my
best.
children too, because I won't remember their names.
Oh, do you actually pick the name?
I think you choose the names that they have,
Oh, okay. Among their randomized names. I see.
just because everybody calls you by that.
Mm-hmm. And it's called Dynasty for a reason. Once you raise your child up, when your current character dies, you can play as your child. Just kind of go through the generations. Although I don't know if anybody would ever play that long to get to that point. Because Jynx played for quite some time, and last time I saw her kid was still just a kid.
I think I made it. He was 12,
Okay.
and he was already like set up with like the love of his life, and like
And so each year for the a character is a year in the game, though, right?
yeah.
Okay, so 12 days? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Shows how much Jynx played.
I do like love this game so much.
And she was really excited for it to come to console. Her life would probably have disappeared.
Yeah.
Never see Jynx again.
Yeah.
Kids be
Goodbye,
like wondering
family.
where their mommy is.
Living in a world of make believe, just playing with sticks.
But yeah, with it only coming to PS5, the excitement has died down a little bit.
Yeah. Because, like, I don't really game on the PS5 because it's, connected to our main TV.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever
Yeah.
I game, I just, like, sit off in the corner with my little computer monitor
Yeah.
because I'm blind and motion sickness and all that. Just the smaller monitor is better for me.
Uh-huh. Were we going to have all the resources for this?
I think we're still missing some sticks, some logs. I do think we have all the straw that we need, but
Because it's getting dark and
we got
monsters and
time. There's no monsters.
sex offenders come out at
Well,
night.
I'm not a child, so
Okay,
it
well,
should
there's
be good.
not all sex offenders target children.
Like, do you know how many logs I have in my pants?
Oh, probably only one log that he cares about, but
No.
I mean, look at that booty
True.
and those peasant shorts, those peasant pants.
Oh, you have not even seen my peasant shorts. I look so good.
These pants that we are gonna get later. Or?
Yes. We're going to get some peasant shorts. This is unripe berries, huh? Damn it.
Oh, so you gotta wait for berries to become ripe and stuff.
No, so in the spring, which we're in right now, the berries are unripe, but in the fall they become ripe.
So you can't eat them until
Yeah.
fall. Then I see.
I mean, you can eat them, but they're yucky.
Do you get like stomach aches in this game? I don't think I've ever saw that.
Poison.
But I mean, do you like throw up? Does your character throw up?
Yeah, he does.
Unlike Ark, I don't think you go to the bathroom though. There's none of that.
No, you don't.
So you don't have to worry about that or diarrhea.
It's kind of a disappointment, really.
Because I mean, first of all, yeah, what's life without diarrhea? And then it's not historically accurate. I mean, diarrhea.
It killed everyone.
It's killing so many people. But kings were dropping dead from diarrhea. So if you want to be historically accurate for a medieval game, I feel like you gotta have it in there.
It's funny when Praetorians telling the kids like history stories about some guy. The kid's like, "Did he die of diarrhea? He sounds like a great man."
Yeah.
Like, yes, of course he did.
Of course he died from diarrhea. How else would a great person die? So is that it? Is this our last part? You got one missing stick. It's like dark as hell. You do have a torch, right?
I do.
Jinx doesn't ever pull the torches out, but she's got one somewhere.
Okay, square.
Now she is kind of learning the controls here on the console because while she did play with a controller, gamepad, whatever you want to call it, on the PC, it was an Xbox controller. And you can't change the buttons on the console version.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe go inside. Oh, you're not even done.
I'm not done.
Still got one thing left. Your attic.
I got logs.
And there we go. We built our house. So that's chapter 1. Moving on to chapter 2, which quite a few different requirements here. Gotta set rabbit traps, make a wooden spear, stone knife, and then hunt wild animals.
Got all kinds of missions. But that's for the morning. I'm tired.
Alright, so we'll sleep the next day.
Good night. I didn't even sleep in my bed.
Oh my god, they do really well making it seem bright.
Yeah, I was like, oh god.
Oh, okay, that's like a special effect.
And then my chest.
That's the way I feel when I wake up. And we have a super dark room. We keep our bedroom really, really dark.
Like, why is it so bright? Alright, so first I guess we'll go talk to Dobrynjiga.
Before we like set any traps or make spears. What if you don't make any weapons? What if we get hit by bandits on the way to town?
True, you can.
Yeah.
It's a thing. You can just run real fast though. Although they're pretty good with the crossbow.
You haven't shown how fast your character runs yet.
I'm so fast. Look at me go. Woo.
I mean, it's a decent sprint, guys. Nothing worse in the game to make you trot around all slow.
I'm making a spear.
So that we can be safe on our journey.
Making 2 spears because I like to throw them.
And lose them.
And lose them.
I probably should equip that. You got a sickle, too.
True. I'd bust that out and gut somebody.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm more worried about wolves. The wolves scare me.
Yeah. I don't know how many times I'll be sitting off to the side next to be playing the game. Running from wolves. She's like, God damn it. Damn wolves.
And it's usually because I'm hunting wolves. Because I have to for like a mission or something.
Uh-huh. And then you get run across a whole large pack that then slaughters you and eats.
I can't outrun them.
Eat your intestines.
My legs are too short. There's too many. I'll run into a bigger pack of them.
I don't know, short legs doesn't result in being slow.
It does for me.
I'll say it's not good for long distance running. But short legs can be great when you're a sprinter.
Ooh, a cart. That's where you find all the goodies.
Like, I'm pretty average height at 5'9". That's exactly average for an American man. But I have a longer torso and shorter legs.
Stone axe. Exciting.
Yeah, you already had that, huh? Do they have durability?
Yeah, they do.
Well, I guess you can use it later, but... Yeah, not all that exciting here, guys.
You take what you can get, though.
But yeah, I got the shorter legs, and I've always been really fast. I used to run track, play football. I was always pretty fast at the sprinting. With the long distance running, it's a little pitiful how bad I am at long distance running.
I was like a mid-distance runner.
I also don't have any like determination or heart to do the run either. That's kind of a key part of running long distance. And
it
for
really
me,
is.
Yeah, for me, I can't logically conceive of a reason to continue running. Like I try. I'm like, why?
I don't want to.
I don't want to do this. I hate long distance running. And so that's why I joined the army. So I could do lots of long distance running.
I liked running before the army.
Army ruins it, man.
Yeah, because it ruined my bones and my joints. And
Yeah, I messed up my knee in the army.
yeah, my hip got real bad.
And a partial ACL tear. So we had all the young folks in the comments, I'm sure, right now. Like, really? You think we want to hear about all your old people problems?
Like, yeah. We're all old people here.
We do have an older audience in general. I think our largest demographic is this, it's like 25 or 26 to 35 or something like that. And that's our largest demographic, which I'm at the very end of that demographic at 35. Jinx has already left it.
Hey.
She had that birthday a few months ago. She's got 4 months on me. So I think I'm like 36 is right around the corner.
You have to listen to me and respect me.
Well, I already respect you, Jinx. I guess you want to read her?
Hello, what can I help you with?
Nice to meet you. I'm Rasimir.
That's right. Nice to meet you too, Rasimir. What brings you to me?
What is his name? Well, I guess I don't know what you're going to go with.
Ghost.
Unigos told me that you can fix me up with some food. I haven't eaten a proper meal in weeks.
Well, it depends what proper means to you, but I can offer you something warm and filling.
That sounds more than amazing.
There you go. Now tell me something about yourself. How do you know my husband?
There's nothing much to say, really. I've just arrived at the valley looking for my Uncle Jordan. Didn't expect to be done searching so quickly, to be honest.
Oh yes, he's Unigos's friend. I remember now hearing that he had eyes just like yours. I'm sorry for your loss.
It's okay, I don't even remember him, really. Most that I know about him is from my mother's stories. She always looked up to her big brother, loved him fiercely, even when he stopped visiting.
Lots of people did, from what I've heard. There's something special about him.
Tough shoes to fill, huh?
The only shoes that you need to worry about filling are your own. Every man is the architect of his own... I know that says fortune, but I thought it said torture.
The architect of their own torture. You are the architect of your own torture as well. Thank you for saying that. It's what I needed to hear. Well, let's not talk about me anymore. What's your story?
Oh, goodness.
Or try romancer and stuff?
I was a part of a traveling band of troubadours. I've never managed to learn how to play any instrument, but I was pretty decent with my singing. Our travels brought us to the valley not long after the death of your uncle. I still remember seeing Unigos for the first time. He had so much sadness in his eyes. Jordan wasn't just a friend of his, he was a part of him.
Is that how you pronounce that? Troubadours? I've always pronounced it troubadours.
Oh, really?
I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right.
Oh,
This is just one of those moments I'm like, have I been saying that wrong the whole time?
The band left a few days later. I stayed. There was something in Unigos' presence that I simply knew my place was by his side. You probably noticed the age difference.
Yeah, I think he's like 50. She's 32. Jinx is having trouble reading because the mic is blocking part of the screen here.
And I'm blind.
So no, not really.
No, I didn't notice.
I didn't notice. He's 18 years older than you.
What? Are you implying that I look old?
Nothing of the sorts. He just looks young. Anyway, so it looks like you were anchored here by love. That's pretty amazing.
Pretty amazing. Yeah, you could call it that. Or blindness, or stupidity, poor judgment maybe. Whatever sounds best to you.
Sounds like a married person, been married for a while. Pretend all you like, you fell hard for the grandpa with the sad eyes, and you know it.
I did. He annoys me sometimes like nobody else, yet I can't imagine breathing without him now. But don't let me go all soft on you. You surely got some places to go.
It's a pleasure talking with you, Dobroniga. Every second of it. I hope we don't have to talk to her too much. I can't pronounce her name.
Here, I know it's not much, but it will come in handy when starting a new life. Everything costs coins these days.
I really appreciate that, but I'm not looking for charity. I'll manage.
Oh, come on. Don't try to be a hero. Min. All right, do something for me then. It won't be a handout, just your first pay.
That I can agree on. What do you need?
There's a farmer in the village. She's called something. She usually supplies the tavern with rye, but I haven't gotten anything from her in a while. My stock is almost gone, and you don't even want to imagine what would happen to these people when we run out of beer.
I would imagine it's like Yergo Nieva?
Sure.
That's how I'd pronounce it.
Yarog.
Yeah, maybe Yarrow. Yarroga Nieva. So consider it done. While we're speaking of beer, Unagest asked me to grab a couple for us.
Is the W a B?
In German, yeah.
What about Polish? Of course, here you go.
I think it's a V in Polish as well.
She's like, ooh, what a handsome young man. Oh, I see. Well, in that case.
Alright, so we got some dynasty reputation here. And we flirted with I was gonna say older lady. I don't know how old we are though.
We are a baby.
18. Oh, we're 18. Yep. Yeah, so
I mean,
an
I guess
older
we're
lady.
a grown man. That's what I meant to say.
Alright, so we're gonna go drink beer with our new pal over here.
Yeah, we're gonna get wasted
Some OL.
on one beer.
And this is the tavern. They don't even have walls. It's rough.
Hey, Unagosh, you're looking at a proud house owner from the valley, and I'm back bearing beers.
A job well done indeed. Alright, let me wet my throat with this amber goodness and start reminiscing. I knew Jordan for 22 years before he died. He was my best and truest friend. A brother, actually. I remember the day we met as if it was yesterday. I was 25 at the time, living in the big city of Yellenburg, where I was born. You could say I hated that place, but still, it was the only home I ever knew. Maybe someday I'll tell you more about that. Anyway, I was forced to take care of my own, so I did, doing the only thing I could do, stealing.
You were a thief?
Hell yeah. And a bloody good one, if I might say. Picking pockets was my bread and butter. I could steal a piece of steak right from under your fork, and you wouldn't even notice. It wasn't greed that motivated me, just survival. But I'd be lying if I said I didn't enjoy the process.
Stealing is still a crime, no matter the motivation.
Oh, okay, so our character's one of those types, huh? I'd say you'll want to wait and hear a bit more before getting all high and mighty on me.
I'm sorry, go on.
We had an annual festival at Yellenburg. It always brought a whole bunch of outsiders to town. You can imagine what that meant for a man in my profession. I could do a day's worth of work in a matter of minutes. I grabbed a few coins here and there, some jewelry, a pair of new boots. Did you take that off their feet while they were standing there? That's some skill right there.
That would be skilled.
Skyrim skill. And then I saw a nobleman with a money bag strapped to his belt. It was basically begging to be set free. I sneaked behind him in the crowd like I did 1,000 times before. Child's play. I gently grabbed the pouch, did a little shimmy. Is that magic? Yeah, shimmy magic. And there it was, sitting neatly in my palm. Just needed to turn around and disappear like always. And then, wham.
What happened?
I was punched in the face by what felt like a bull, and I was so shocked I didn't even realize what happened until I hit the ground. My head was pounding, I could barely see straight, and do you know what was the first thing I saw next?
Another blow coming?
Haha, a big radiant smile on the face of the man with two different eyes. It was your Uncle Jordan, the one I took for a nobleman. He stuck his hand out, helped me to get up, and offered me a beer.
Ha 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 ha. Just like that?
Just like that.
I don't get it.
It just made me think of that song. What song was that?
Which one?
I had his older song. Anyways, that's just how Jordan was. You see, your uncle was deadly clever, smartest man I've ever known, hands down. He could see the world like nobody else, predict things. He was always at least a dozen steps ahead of anyone else. So on a rare occasion that somebody surprised him, he was intrigued.
And he wasn't expecting you?
Indeed. Apparently, even despite my failure, I was still the one that came the closest to robbing him, and he liked that.
So I'm guessing you accepted his invitation, right?
I didn't really have a choice, did I? I was terrified of the guy at that moment, so we went. He took me to the most expensive and most crowded tavern in the whole town. Remember that it was the day of the festival. Even entering the place was next to impossible. He didn't seem to care, though. In a matter of seconds, we were sitting at the table being serviced by two barmaids at the same time. It was surreal. In my mind, there was only one explanation. He owned the place.
And did he?
Not at all. It was his first time in Yellenburg. It all felt like a dream, to be honest, especially with me still being dazed after the punch. I was still sure he was a nobleman. His manners, his clothes, the way he talked and moved. And then he chugged a beer like it was a race, wiped the face with his sleeve, and burped like a drum. He went from the lord to the savage just like that. I relived that moment a dozen times until I realized why he did that. It wasn't a mistake, oh no. No laziness, no moment of weakness. He wanted me to see it, to understand it.
Understand what?
That he was full of crap. You see, Rasimir, your uncle is one of a kind. He was a true master of arms, and his weapon of choice was his confidence.
What does that even mean?
Imagine a closed door with 2 armed guards at its sides, and you want what's inside. What are your options? You can force yourself in, bribe the guards, try to pick a lock, but Jordan, he just holds his head up high and walks right in and demands the door to be open.
You were right, that all sounds surreal. I never knew that about my uncle. My mother's stories were quite different.
Because I'm afraid she knew a quite different Jordan than me, than everybody in the pack.
Wait, the pack?
Oh dear Rasimir, I can talk all day. this is going on forever, right?
Come on, you can't just leave me hanging.
Okay, I feel like we're doing a lot of...
Yeah.
This is a lot, guys.
The story isn't great either.
Yeah, so we're not going to read all these. I didn't know they were going to talk this much because we never did any story in our Let's Plays, our former videos. So we're going to let you guys read this and then move along because, yeah, we're spending the whole video.
Yeah, you can pause it if you want to read it.
Wow, yeah, it just keeps on going. I'm glad we didn't read all this.
Yeah.
All right.
There we go.
So I think we're going to do a little bit less reading from here on out because I didn't realize there was this much of it.
He didn't even pay us to listen to him.
Yeah, we listened to that story for free.
Yeah.
He does have another quest.
For free. For the we gotta wait till the next day.
Oh, okay, I see.
So
For the rest of his story.
We'll go back home and set up some traps. We gotta survive for the season.
I hope you guys don't mind us skipping through some of that reading there. But yeah, I wanted to get some of this gameplay into the video.
I'm a little bit drunk. Just a bit, and I'm smelly now.
Oh, okay. Is that the little meters there on the left? Your level of smelliness.
Oh, that's why everything's foggy. I was like, ooh, the fog is rolling in.
Just off one beer, huh? I mean, I guess you're 18.
Wash my butt.
You're not the biggest guy.
Woo.
And so you're kind of lightweight with the alcohol, apparently.
I think it might just be foggy.
Yeah, it does look foggy. I think it is just foggy.
You can't tell when you're drunk.
Does it not have any drunk effects? Does it have any...
I think it does.
Wobbling?
He only had one beer.
Yeah, I would assume you'd have to drink at least a couple to feel the effects from. Even a lightweight can drink one beer. You can drink more than one beer.
Yeah, I can.
Hanks can drink 2.
Anyway, I can drink okay.
I mean, I guess.
Rude.
I'm just saying you don't drink the level that I can drink.
We don't drink much.
Not anymore. We don't drink as much as we used to.
Ain't got time for fun and folly.
And the morning after.
Yeah, and days after now. We got old people hangovers.
I think that's primarily the reason why we don't drink as much as we used to. Because we got work and stuff. We got things we got to do. And yeah, just it can be disabling.
Oops. There we go.
What are you looking for?
Traps.
I thought you were looking for a flower pot.
Well, I do want one of those.
I'm gonna put this rabbit trap in.
Yeah.
You're just gonna put it anywhere? Yeah. Right by the road, huh?
Yeah.
That means anybody else can just go grab it.
There be rabbits in these woods.
It seems like it's kind of far from your town, too.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have to run to that town all the time.
I guess it makes sense. You check the rabbit traps as you go.
It'd be something exciting to do on the way.
See if you got a rabbit. I actually have gotten a lot better at managing hangovers. 30-something-year-old hangovers. I find that one of the keys is staying hydrated. Something you never considered when you're in your 20s, when you're just hounding drinks down.
Gotta drink water.
But yeah, I noticed that if I stay hydrated, I don't have as many issues. And then I typically try and eat a pack of crackers before I lay down, before I go to bed for the night. And take lots of Advil before you lay down too. So when you wake up, that pounding headache won't be nearly as bad. Yeah, you kind of learn some tricks of the trade so you can keep the drinking going.
Nothing helps me. I'm going to put my sickle away because I don't need that. I don't have any crops.
Do you have a place to like store stuff at this point?
Yeah, in your house you have a little chest.
Okay. Are we going to try and hunt an animal before we end the episode?
No.
Why not?
We're hunting rabbits.
Does that count as the hunt a wild animal?
I believe so.
Oh, I was thinking you'd have to actually hunt them.
No.
Oh, so it starts with all this stuff in there. I see.
No, the one on the right is the chest.
Someone said they didn't start with a chest in the house already?
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was saying.
Oh.
I'm saying it starts with all this stuff in here.
Yeah.
Oh, you thought I meant that the chest started with all that stuff.
Yeah, that's stupid. Why would I think that?
No.
What was I putting in here? The sickle?
Yeah. I just noticed that you didn't build the chest.
Yeah, I did.
It's just in there. I mean, we got spears, Jinx. Let's go throw them at something.
Oh, that is true.
Yeah, let's check a spear. Maybe, I don't know, we could kill that guy.
Probably not.
Probably not.
We can try.
Why not? Maybe it'll turn around and try and fight you. And then you can beat it up.
I'm gonna need more than one, I think.
Well, you got two.
Whoa.
Oh, you're like super wobbly.
Yeah.
Wow, you missed.
Look at me go. Yeah, that wasn't good.
It's okay.
Where's my spear?
It's been a while. You lost it. You're never getting it back.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, so yeah, I see
more than one.
the durability decreases. You do have more than one. You have two.
I know, but that's not enough.
Yeah, durability does decrease. Yeah, these guys
Let's
have
try
no
a
respect
deer.
for you at
Yeah,
all.
no, that's not a deer. That's
Nope.
also a moose.
Hey, you got it. Well, one's better than...
Moose are like
Not
the
hitting it at all.
fastest critters alive.
Did you already lose your spear? It didn't stick in
Yeah.
the tree?
I thought it did.
Yeah, I thought so
but-
too. Can you follow their
Oh,
blood
there it
tracks?
is. Yeah, you can.
Alright, so it's a little bit of a hunting simulator game
But
too.
I don't have the skill to like.
Actually highlight it.
Yeah.
Well, you can see the spear sticking out of that animal over there, so I'm pretty sure that's the one. Are you fast enough to run up and spear him in the face?
Maybe.
Seems like throwing this isn't going to be as effective since you missed.
Come
Damn,
on.
like how's it still going? That is a
I'm
tough
gonna wear him down.
moose.
Run him off a hill or something.
We could call it him. I think this is a female moose though.
It could be a baby.
Could be.
Oh, bonk.
I mean, it's bleeding a lot. Do they bleed out?
I'm so smelly. Probably because I'm covered in blood. But
Oh, there's a rabbit too. I mean, it certainly seems like it's slowed down
I'm
some.
so tired.
Can
Gonna run
we
it into
build
the
our
water.
endurance at all? Like build up the endurance so that we can run longer?
Yeah, eventually. It's all like perks. It's not like you use stuff.
Yeah. I was thinking like we might have a perk or something. Oh wow, that pathetic little stab you do.
Yeah.
It's like you're poking it. Hey you.
All the other critters are like, what is going on here?
Can you even do damage when you poke it like that?
Yeah, I can. That deer was hiding in the bushes.
Yeah, I saw that. His face all just sticking out. Nobody sees me.
Come on.
Yeah, I mean, with that pathetic, oh wow, right in the butt. Took the spear out of it.
Oh.
You gonna punch it? Certainly moving real slow. I don't know if that's because of the damage you've done or maybe they have endurance as well.
I think both. Oh, God. The sensitivity is a bit much.
You can always turn that down some. Did we lose our spear?
Yeah, we did. I'm going to shank it. Because it's walking now. You'd think I'd be able to kill it, right?
You think so? Wow. You did it, Jinx.
Woo!
First try.
Master Huntsman.
All right.
It still counts.
So we got ourselves a moose skull, 5 leather, and something else I didn't see.
Bunch of meat.
Meat. Yeah, that
Got
makes
20
sense.
meatums.
What can you do with the moose skull? Please tell me you can drink out of it.
I think you decorate with it.
Oh, I mean, that's cool too. Can you drink out of the skulls of your enemies? Do you get human skulls? Can you at least decorate with those?
Where the fuck is my hammer?
Did you throw that at the animal too?
I probably did.
Or you maybe put it away in your box? That's a possibility.
Oh, I bet it broke.
Yeah, it might have
That's
broke.
probably what
Yeah, it looks like
happened.
the quality's kind of low for a lot of the other stuff as well. Alright, so our next quest, besides going back and talking to that guy again, is to just survive for a season. So basically just one more day, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and then we'll move into... Are we in spring right now?
Yes.
So we'll move into summer. So we don't have any crops planted yet, or any villagers, or any buildings constructed just yet. We're just here in the beginning of the game.
Lonesome.
Just surviving for now.
My
But yeah,
head.
unfortunately, we are going to have to end the first episode here, guys. I feel like we got some stuff done, though.
Wash ass. Goodness.
You got to scrub the booty. You can't just get it wet, Jinx.
I can't scrub it. I've got a knife in my hand.
Yeah, I suppose it wouldn't be good to reach around the backside with that in your hand.
No.
I mean, you did have the other hand, though.
That's true. That one's worthless, though. That's my torch hand.
Jinx is like, I need two hands to clean my butt.
Yeah, I want to see if I can hit
One
him
to
in
spread the
skull.
cheeks and one to rub. Oh, like outside? As a warning.
That's like decorations and stuff.
I kill moose. Don't mess with me.
Oh, these are just racks.
Alright, so Jinx is going to play while we do the outro here. I do hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. If you're looking for anything to watch while you wait for episode 2, check out the front page of our channel. We got like 3,000 something videos all sorted by genre, and we do have a section for the survival games because we do play so many of these types of games, particularly when they come from PC to console, as this game does, or did. So should be able to find a survival series to watch if that's what you're looking for. And again, we play a wide variety of other genres as well. If you're looking for any links, then check out the description of any of our videos. You'll find links to our PayPal, Patreon, and Teespring store if you'd like to help support the channel. You'll also find links to our Discord if you'd like to join our community. And finally, you'll find links to all of our social media if you'd like to follow us on those. So I do hope to see you guys on the next episode, which should be out on Saturday. And thanks for watching.